If you've been on Roblox Studio recently, you've probably noticed this, the AI assistant. So what it does is allows you to type in anything and it can generate it or create a script for you. I've tried using it a bit to see if it can really help or do anything interesting that I couldn't do normally. And the short answer is no, it can't. So here is where you type to enter the requests. So I could tell it to build me a house. So normally what it does is it'll find something which you can normally find in the toolbox just by searching for it or whatever they use to find things, and then it'll just spawn it. So these are free models. It can't create something original. With most things it can't. So if I tell it to make a normal house, not a tree house, then it'll say it can't find anything related to what I've asked for or any other issue that it can come up with. So if I asked it to make me a simple game like a clicking simulator or a clicking game, it can generate things on the screen like that, and it makes scripts for them, but they don't seem to work most of the time. So as you can see, I'm clicking on this, but my score's not updating, which I'm assuming it's supposed to. So you can also rerun things. So if what it generated the first time wasn't good, you can redo it, but it generally won't change it too much. So if you try to tell it the problem that you've had to fix it, then this is how it responds. So it'll just add new things. A lot of the time it just won't work because it's still a new feature. They're still working on it and AI is improving constantly. So now it isn't even regenerating what I've asked it to do. So here I've asked it to make me an obby. And as you can see, it's done this by making its own parts, not getting a free model. So it can come up with things independently. But if I ask it to do something by adding more complex shapes or objects, it isn't great at fulfilling that request. So it just generated another tree house, which is not what I asked for. So I'll ask it to make a brick that kills you, which is a very basic thing you can find anywhere. And since it's not going to find this one from the toolbox or marketplace, it'll try to create its own. And here I've asked it to do something, it isn't responding properly, it's just stuck. And I think this might happen a lot if you're using the assistant. And I think this red part here is supposed to be the kill brick, which shows it didn't generate it properly. So you can ask it to make you a full game. So I'm going to ask it this, a game that'll get me a lot of Robux, because everyone wants that, don't they? It says code has been executed successfully, and here it's actually having a part that I can click. I'm assuming it's printing something in the console. Yeah, so it's keeping track of my clicks. That's actually something that's worked successfully from the AI, so not everything fails. But if you ask it to do something more complicated like this to do all the monetization itself, it'll add all these events, all these parts that should contribute to it making money, but nothing has changed for some reason, which is just not great from the AI. I've just tried to see if it could make a script to give me custom commands like this, to fly, and it didn't work either. So I don't think that the AI will be replacing anything soon. So leave a comment of what video you want me to make next. Bye.